I'm Chiu Hui and I'll be talking about code review. Under the code review contents, there are three different categories I'll be talking about. The first one is code, second is variables, the third one is error handling. Under the code, there will be three different sections that I'll be talking about. First one is programming standard, second is code formatting, the third one is share good practice. Programming standard. The codes for each class are implemented accordingly to the design of the needed requirements and functionalities. The style of coding is object-oriented programming, where each code class can be initialized as objects and methods are retrieved through creating objects. Next will be code formatting. The style of codes are aligned and indented neatly, well structured and consistent in each class individually. Codes can be reusable as each class has less than 400 lines of coding, but there's no specific comments for each function. Proper naming conventions are named to define the purposes in each class. Although each class is created and functions are able to retrieve through creating objects, it's better to have more extended interface classes. Creating more extended interface classes can make the codes more readable. Next will be share good practice. The codes are developed in pair programming where everyone works at least in a pair to develop the codes and consistently check on every line before accepting the codes. Everyone also works in the same workstation, which is IntelliJ, to sustain consistency of the environment used throughout the whole project. Next, I'll be talking about variables. And under variables, there will be two different categories I'll be talking about. First one is variables naming, the second is memory state storage. For variable naming, every variable is defined with appropriate and descriptive namings. Most of the methods naming are based on the method usage and with the involved variables names. Each variable has its own purpose. Next will be memory storage. The memory space in list or array are clear or validate at the end of the functions. There are no redundant variables created in the class. Required results are correctly displayed after running each conditional statement in each class. Last, I will be talking about error handling. And under error handling, there will be one section that I'll be talking about, which is the robust programming. Robust programming. Each method that has returns value, whether it is correct or in error, are tested, so there are no return values that are ignored. For every comparisons that we made, it will be associated with true and false cases where the false handles the error of the incorrect or the incorrect input. Unexpected inputs causes no corruptions because each conditional statement catches no exceptions to handle it. Different exceptions are used to define errors, but there's only one common exception that is used throughout the whole programming. So it will be better if there's different kind of catch exceptions. All conditional statements are properly nested with logical constructions. With this, I end my code review.